Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Realm of Vasten. So this is probably going to be my last episode here at Castle Caraway before we move on to Andir's Rest. And that's just because of time's sake. Really just want to start a new project. This project has been going on for 3 weeks now, and yeah, so actually it would be 4 weeks by the time you're seeing this, but for me, it's 3 weeks, and I just want to move on to a different project, but I'm just here building some paths, and these paths, basically go in wheat fields. Hey guys. How are you guys doing there? Alright, that's kind of annoying. Yeah, so these paths go in between the wheat fields, and it just adds more dynamic, to like traveling around the castle, I guess, around the castle grounds, I should say. But yeah, it just adds a nice flow to the area. Now I will be putting dead bushes around here. I think dead bushes can grow or can be placed on coarse dirt, so I will be putting that there just as like maybe dead wheat that people have just trampled on, I guess. So stuff like that I'll probably be placing around here just to you know, spice the place up or something like that. It just really helps the environment to have dead plants or dead animals along the path. Unfortunately, you don't have any dead animal carcasses in Minecraft yet, so I hope that somehow gets added to the game, whether through mods or something else, or like through data packs. Would be cool to see, but we'll see. So I am just gonna be doing this for a little bit more, and I'm probably going to add maybe a trowel, or maybe a plow for like the fields and like harvested wheat, I guess. And I think I am going to do that in just a bit. So I wanted to clear out the area to put in a plow where you see the green neon stripe. That's where I'm gonna put the plow and the wheat. But I just wanted to like get rid of all the grass and put in coarse dirt and gravel to give a more like feel that people actually use, like wagons or some other types of vehicles along the road. So then I started building up the plow, and I actually looked at Google or Pinterest, I think, for a plow design, and I just made this up on the spot, I think. I saw someone else doing this design, and I was just like, hey, that looks pretty good. I'll be sure to link this down in the description if I remember. Whatever you told me, I know what I could be. Making emotion paintable and so tell me, is this what you made me? So I wanted to build a bridge connecting the two parts of land over the river. And also where you see that white wool is actually where my custom river next to the castle is going to be. Except on the far right side, that wool is a little bit overextending, so I'm going to get rid of it and just cut that off just a little bit. But I just tried to get a nice curved arch to the bridge and just make sure that it looks as stable as possible. And I think I did. I think I did so using barrels, especially on the sides. That really helped out a lot. But then I put spruce flooring to match with the oak wood. That really helps when you have the flooring matching with the wood side, so it doesn't give as much interest to the build, but it just flows so much nicer. So then I started on the dragon. Now this was really tough for me because I've never built an organic creature before, and it came out really well. And as you can see from the bottom left, there's the pillager raiding party. But ignoring that, I used diorite, clay, quartz, and bone block for the entire dragon skeleton, and it turned out really well. The one thing that I would add is probably glass and lanterns for the eyes, but then I thought to myself, that wouldn't really work because the dragon's dead, so why would his eyes glow? But then I started out making the curve to the dragon. I wanted to make it curve around that bend so it could give a defined end point of the ruins. By the way, this dragon is next to ruins because it's like known to destroy these ruins. It's called the Relica ruins. Relic, that's where the root comes from. Anyway, I'm just drawing out the wings using bone blocks, and I wanted to have 2 sets of wings, though it looks like 2 sets of wings, but it's just like 1 pair of wings. As you can see, that's the outline in green of the entire dragon. I stuck with it, and that was my plan from there on. It's really nice to just build out the skeleton. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, but and just like add on to it, like using the ribs, the rib cage, as you can see right there. It really turned out really, really nice, using slabs of diorite and walls, as well as using bone block and quartz. That really helped out a lot. I then added some spikes using walls to the tail, because that's where the ice spikes come out. By the way, this is an ice spike dragon. And then I connected the wings using diorite. I thought about quartz, but I thought it would give a little bit of a tiled look to the build, but I decided... So now I started on the actual ruins of Relica, also known as the town. So you can see that I started out with samples such as the ice spikes on the right and on the left. These spikes are from the dragon's tail, and they launch when the dragon swings its tail at its enemies. But you can also see that I'm adding ice inside the buildings, substituting it for the actual stone brick. But then you can see me actually building up the houses, but then having a nice gradient of stone and stone brick, and then I pile up the bone, diorite, and packed ice, also and blue ice onto the buildings. So while we come up across this bridge that we built, we see the ice spikes from the dragon from the Selayan mountains. This is somehow gonna fit into lore with Selaya, but this is the town of Relica, and it was destroyed by the dragon, which you can see over there. Obviously, it's not done. I just started it, but holy crap, it looks really nice in like my perspective. Just the dragon and like its ribcage from over there is just an amazing visual shot, I guess. Also, this like ice shield, I'm gonna call this like the dragon's like scream, I guess. So when the dragon like screams, it like creates this ice shield. Because it's an ice dragon, so it has these ice spikes that it like launches from its body. I think it's I'll have it at its tail, and it just like destroys these houses, and it really works. I really like how this area turned out. Let's sleep. But yeah, so the actual dragon design is surprisingly really good, really well done. Surprisingly, because this is my first ever like organic creature, I guess, that I've ever made. And it really turned out really, really, really well. So I'm really happy about it. But I think that is it. So guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. Please, please, please. We are also so close to 100 subscribers. I might have passed it. I don't know at this point. But just please send the word around. I'm almost at 100 subscribers. I don't really rave about my subscribers, but my subscriber count, which I shouldn't because it's quite low. But 100 subscribers is a pretty good milestone. So thank you for all of that, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye and take care.